another thing, right? The main thing that I want people to take away from this, how I treat this, right? I'm not concerned with numbers in the sense that I don't care if this goes viral or any of those kind of things, right? My concern is the quality of the connection with the people that we're trying to connect with. Boom. Right, guys. That's my grand reveal. That was my trick. My bag is empty. But right. Guys, brass tacks, the bare essentials. What is it we're trying to get across and accomplish here, right? So, originally I planned on filming each day, or at least every other day. Documenting the week, but doing it in segments. And what originally started out as one day, I figured I would do 2 days. And then when I went to edit that, I ended up falling asleep. And then that turned into another day, carried on to the day after that, so on and so forth, to the point where here we are a week and a half later, and nothing to really show for all that work, if you want to call it that. I think the more appropriate word would be wasting of time, or the more appropriate words, should I say, would be wasting of time. So I decided that I'm gonna scrap that and just go all the way back to the drawing board. And I figured to get off on the right foot, to start with a proper mission statement. So guys, as of right now, the 110 Exec is it's a blog, video blog, it's a written blog. It's my mental masturbation. With that being said, though, that's what it is right now. The ultimate goal, though, the loftier ambition, is to make it an independent outlet, or make it an outlet for independent-minded creatives who are trying to put out content without having to worry about submitting themselves to outside influences, right? So when you want to make any kind of art, if you're not making it yourself, which a lot of people do, and they'll be able to tell you that it costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of time. More so time than money, maybe, in some cases, but nonetheless, you have to put yourself at the mercy of other people the majority of the time. So what we're trying to do is cut out the middleman, or if not necessarily cut out the middleman, just make it, it's almost, think of it like a GoFundMe, right? But you're not asking for any money. We're just asking for people to commit as far as, your time, to believe in what it is that we're doing. And if you're doing this, then you would also, for you to have belief in yourself, right? As of right now, it's not much. My written blog is very consistent, and as of right now, this is non-existent because I haven't even gotten home to put this together yet. So, yeah, like I said, it's a thought, it's a dream, it's a goal. And like I said, though, I think it's more than attainable. I believe we're gonna attain it, and people who are willing to come along, I'm more than willing to have them. Anyone who doesn't want to come along, I get it. It's fine. Analogy that I use all the time, in regards to this, I try to treat this, or I think of this, I would like other people to think of this like home cooked food that your mother makes, right? It's there if you need it. If you don't want it, that's okay too. You know what I mean? But it is here. And at the very least, like I said, it's an outlet for anyone. And if nothing else, it's also resources. Because a lot of times I know personally that a lot of people, they have the desire to try to reach out to someone else and to, if not necessarily in a creative way, just to connect with somebody. But for whatever reason, you don't know how to go about doing that. So I like to think that this, in a weird way, is kind of a motivational push in that direction to help people get out of their comfort zones and to be more comfortable with being uncomfortable, so to speak. You know, things. I don't even know if this is gonna come through with that. You know what, guys? That siren's getting louder and closer, so give me a second, okay? Right, guys, so to bring this to a wrap, I'm going to use a quote. I'm going to end this the same way I end my written blog, with a quote from the billionaire/poet Sean Corey Carter. You could have been anywhere in the world, and technically you are, but at the same time you're here with me. And more than words could ever articulate. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you, be well, and from one exec to another, I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.